Hiya, how's it going, Dolly Man here? With cherry brandy, yeah. Right, Kennedy assassination at 50, yeah? Book review. We've got the anniversary coming up in a few weeks, so I thought, because I've read a bit on Kennedy assassination over the years, so I thought I'd get all books and mags out and have a regarded view, yeah? It's like, I remember me mum and dad telling me, they were on a bus going into town, early evening it were, and this guy got on and he says to the bus driver, you know, have you heard what's happened? And the bus driver said, like, you know what? And he said, Kennedy's been shot. And I suppose it's like for that generation, you remember what you were doing and where you were on that day, yeah? Very much like for today's generation, you remember what you were doing on 9/11. I were up a ladder point in an house when it came across radio, like, you know. But it's like one of me writers, one at Books here, Robin Ramsey, said that that date, November the 22nd, 1963, is still ringing in the ears of American history. And it's fucking right. I mean, always knowing about the different theories and all that for quite a while, then from about late 80s, when they reissued the Summers book, yeah, the paperback with purple cover, which I've got, but can I find that one, that issue? Can I help? I don't know where it is, but anyway, from about late 80s to about, say, I don't know, late 90s, about a good 10 year, I had a good 10 year look into it all with documentaries, magazines, books, what have you, yeah? So now we've got 50th anniversary coming up. Time for a quick, like I said, view. So I've got my suitcase here with all my JFK stuff in it. Here we are. Get here, fucking hell. Right. By no means a comprehensive review of all the JFK literature, of course, because I mean, you know, I mean, you look it up, I mean, how many books has there been on Kennedy assassination? About 9 million. So it's only a very small kind of look. So these are some mags. Revelations, cover-ups and conspiracies. I picked that up years ago, you know. Various things do it, some assassinations at 60s, like, you know, it's just a basic intro thing. And there's that one, JFK, power play, 30 years of cover-ups and conspiracies, that's another one. I think, yeah, just basic stuff. Unsolved, the Lee Harvey Oswald and the day the president died. Again, just overviews kind of thing. You can pick them up. They're worth a go through. And then murder case book, Kennedy assassination. Yeah, this is the one where you get the Daily Mirror Papa from the day itself, you know, facsimile job. So that it's a print of the full paper actually, and it's well, like you know, going back in time. They've even got the old style adverts in and what were on TV then, and that's the other one, the magazine that you get with it, which you know, again, it's just all the usual kind of stuff, you know, and what have you. Again, good stuff to get if you're just coming into it. You can pick these up, they'll give you a rough overview and all that. So, but we come to books now. If you fancy reading a book and getting into it as opposed to a mag set, you could do a lot worse than Who Shot JFK by Robin Ramsey, editor of Lobster. This came out a few years ago. I think it's been reissued, updated. I'm not sure, but I think so. But again, because it's barely 100 pages, so you can get through it pretty quick, yeah. It's got a decent writing style, Ramsey, dead easy to read. This one goes with the Loy Factor story, which basically works its way around to L.B. Johnson, Vice President, yeah, or later President, being behind it all. And it all comes, like I said, from the Loy Factor story. I'm not so sure about the Loy Factor thing. I mean, his basic theory regarding the assassination, where he were there and the giving signs for fire the gun in, you know, it's all bollocks that. You know, but there is some other interesting aspects about Mac Wallace with the fingerprints and all that, so it's but like I said, it covers quite a lot of ground and there's a lot of good points in it, so as an intro to it, yeah, it's well worth a read, I'd say. Who Shot JFK? And seeing we're on the same author guy, Robin Ramsey, he's one on conspiracy theories. That's pretty good as well. It's a good down-to-earth look at the old conspiracy type mythos, yeah. Includes some JFK stuff in it, but it's a lot of other stuff as well, yeah. So that's worth reading as well. Like I said, the first in-depth one I read was the Anthony Summers Conspiracy one. This is the original print from 1980, I think. Then they reissued it in 89, and they've reissued it recently again. They've renamed it to Not in Your Lifetime, which is like an updated account of it all, which I'm going to get. This takes its jumping off point as the House Select Committee on Assassinations in the late 70s, yeah. And he takes that and then elaborates on it all further. It's a pretty good book, the Anthony Summers one, yeah. If you're into a full-time novel job, you know, and you get a lot of information regarding, say, the intelligence agencies and stuff, and a lot of whistleblowers as well. And it kind of focuses on the Cuban aspect of it, you know, Bay of Pigs, anti-Castro Cubans, CIA teaming up with Mafia, yeah, for assassinate Castro and all this. A lot of good stuff on Oswald as well, you know, and his time in Russia and all this. So overall, it's pretty comprehensive, and it's definitely worth checking out. That the Summers one. Now it's called Not in Your Lifetime, yeah. So it's, yeah, give that a read. We've got this one, The Mortal Error, by Boner Menninger. I got this at the time, thought, oh yeah, it seems pretty interesting, that. Some good stuff on the single bullet theory, a good chapter on that. But the general thesis that basically it was a security guard who shot Kennedy from one of the cars behind it, you know, and it's like, nah, there's no way. I just don't buy it at all, yeah. But I mean, like I say, I mean, if you're into reading into Kennedy assassination, you can give it a read. But the basic premise now, bollocks. Right, we've got I've got these others, which I've never read actually, but these are not conspiracies, these are just things from the time. The 1,000 Days, Schlesinger's one on the Kennedy administration, yeah. I'll probably get round to them one day, or I'll glimpse through them all, but I've not actually read that one, or the Kennedy one by Sorensen, you know, on the old pan label. Again, going back to the time of, you know, what it was like in the Kennedy White House. I've also had that one, Death of the President, William Manchester, which is the lone gunman thing, you know. It's It's, well, like a door stopper, yeah. Read bits of it, never read all the way through because I thought, well, you know, it's like, he just goes basically, it were Oswald, that were it, you know. Any other facts that don't match up to that kind of glosses over, forget all that, it's, you know. But it's like a lot of historians and media at the time, they went with the, you know, oh yeah, it's just one man, like, you know. Yeah, right. Okay. So, we've got another one. Crossfire. Jim Marrs. Well known to conspiracy researchers. I've read a few of Mars's books. They're alright, yeah. Easily readable. This was the one that partly JFK were based on, but it's a full comprehensive overview of all aspects of the case, yeah. And it's pretty good. It's well worth a read. Again, I think they've reissued this one since. Still called Crossfire with different colour though now, you know. So it's definitely worth a read. If, again, if you want to get into a good boot-length study kind of thing, so I kind of recommend that one as well. Crossfire. What else is yeah, there's this one, Legend, Secret World of Lee Harvey Oswald, Edward J. Epstein job. So I remember going through this, and it's like it's bloody weird, because he's saying like, oh yeah, there's kind of tenuous things with CIA, FBI, intelligence agencies, and you get to end up book, yeah, but Oswald did it anyway. Right, okay then. And it's like, nah, bollocks. So I wouldn't mega recommend that one. The Trial of Lee Harvey Oswald. This was based on a TV movie starring Ben Gazzara and Lorne Greene. I've never seen it actually. I have seen it, it's on YouTube, you know. It's just one of them, if Oswald had survived, he'd have gone to trial. I can't say I've read it. It'd be easy to watch the thingy, I guess. I'll have to see if I can find that. The Trial of Lee Harvey Oswald. So, here's another. The JFK book of the film.